Hey there, and welcome to another video. Here we'll be doing another example for inequalities and quadratic equations. Let's start off by writing what we need. So we need to find the roots of the following. We see that we have 0 is equal to minus 2, x squared plus 4x minus 2. Our first step, we write the function out correctly in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, and then we say it's equal to 0. So as we can see, it's clearly written out that way already, and we now say minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 2 is equal to 0. Let's get rid of the negative sign, because if you divide everything by a negative, you can easily write negative, get rid of it, you write 2x squared minus 4x plus 2. So all your signs just change from negative to positive, and then the positives change to negatives. So in the second step, we need to look for any common factors. And it's plain as day to see that you've got a 2, a 4, and another 2. The common factor there would clearly be 2. So we need to pull the 2 out and open a set of brackets. 2x squared divided by 2 gives you x squared, minus 4x divided by 2 gives minus 2x, 2 divided by 2 gives you 1, close your brackets, equals 0. Divide both sides by 2, 0 divided by 2 is always 0, so the 2 and the 2 on the left cancel, giving you 1. Now all you have left is x squared minus 2x plus 1. Now in our third step, let's factorize. Let's do the cross method, so on the left hand side you'll have x and x, because those are the factors of x squared. And on the right hand side you'll have 1, 1, as those are the factors of 1. As you can clearly see, you will have a difference of squares. So you'll have x and x, because x times 1 and x times 1 are both x. We need to find minus 2x. So if you put minus 2x down, we will clearly see that you'll have to have a minus x and another minus x. Add them together, you get minus 2x. So that gives us two sets of brackets where we say x minus 1. We can even write that as x minus 1 to the power of 2. And we can say that's equal to 0, because there's two of the exact same brackets. And when you multiply two of the same bases, you can make it into an exponent. Alright, let's do the square root of that, x minus 1 squared, because the square root of 0 still stays as 0. Let's do this now in our fourth step. We take the square root of both sides, so what you always do to the left, you do to the right. So now we're left with x minus 1 is equal to 0, and thus when you take the minus 1 across, you get x equal to 1. There's a perfect square. Easy game. Now let's move on. Now look at step 5. Let's check our answer. So let's sub x is equal to 1 back in. So if we say 0 is equal to minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 2, when x is equal to 1, which we've just solved, we will plug 1 in wherever we see an x value. It's done as follows. We see 0 is equal to minus 2. Open your bracket 1, close your bracket squared, plus 4 times 1 minus 2. Calculate the brackets out, and you're left with 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, your answer is correct. So we say, therefore, x is equal to 1. Easy game.